not too far away from the Melbourne Darts Masters.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome back to the quarter-final stages of the Melbourne Darts Masters. That's coming to you from the incredible city of Melbourne! It's all brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation, part of the World Series event. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands joining us live and the millions joining us around the world, it's time to meet the players. Ladies and gentlemen, a Dutch legend from the Netherlands. 4 times a World Series finalist. He is a 5-time champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, a UK Open and German Darts Master. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this party started! Snake Boy, Peter meetings between these two, and it's almost split right down the middle. And to tell you more, it's a very good evening to Mark Bosnich and Stuart Pike.
Yeah, thanks, Alan. 11-10, the head-to-heads in Barney's favour. But Peter Wright winning all the big games, the key games, certainly over the last year or so. Can Barney and Peter Wright follow that? Michael Smith, fantastic comeback win to win the last 4 legs and beat Rob Cross. This is in the top half of the draw. The crowd love Peter Wright. Wherever you go, you see those Mohican colourful wigs. And more sober outfit from Peter Wright. The yellow peril 24 hours ago in Melbourne. And here is Barney, who scraped through, didn't he? Stumbled over the line against Ray O'Donnell. We expect much more from the big Dutchman. Saturday night in Melbourne. And the darts certainly not disappointing, Boz.
No, it's not, Stuart. Hello to everybody around the world tuning in. What a fantastic opening clash that you had. I think that must be one of the best games of darts that I've seen since you guys have been coming down to Australia, which is about 6 years now, isn't it?
Yeah, The first time we were here.
5 years, there we go. That was absolutely amazing. So let's hope that these two can come. I've got a feeling tonight every game's going to be 10-9. We're going to be here till about 3 in the morning. Local time, that is, everybody around the world.
Put the kettle on.
Here we go, we're off.
Yeah, Peter Wright to get us underway.
Runner-up, of course, last year in the Melbourne Darts Masters, the Phil Taylor.
So there will be a new name on the trophy. This is the top half of the draw. Michael Smith will take on either Gary Anderson or the Aussie qualifier Damon Heta. In the top half, it's Wright or Barney against Van Gerwen or Whitlock. Well, I think it's fair to say that already he's playing a lot better than he did on the opening.
What a start. What a start by Barney. Ooh. Straight back at him. I saw Barney this morning at the gym. Yeah, he was on the treadmill, running along.
100. He must have missed me. I was in there early.
No, he looked in good shape, Barney. He had those headphones on. I was shouting at him. I thought he was ignoring me. And then I whacked him across the back of the head and nearly fell off it.
55. Disappointing visit. Look at that. He hadn't left a finish. Now look at the bull anyway here, Peter Wright. 47. You go on 14. 114 for Peter Wright. Yep. 14 and tops.
Ooh.
74. Barney started with a 180. Not a lot in between. Can he finish with a top plus finish? Number 14.
Oh.
They both have the chances.
They do require 40.
It's a good guide for him, surely. Yep.
Yeah.
Choose the barrel. 1-0 to Peter Wright. Despite the 180 from Barney. There's Kyle Anderson. Got the weekend off after his shock defeat to his old mate Damon Heta on the opening night here in Melbourne.
Down here to watch. A packed out crowd tonight. Right from the outset as well. Last night they kind of warmed in. They sort of just come in slowly but surely, but tonight right from the outset. Not as important to have a cracking start, I don't think, as it is on the opening night when it's the first to 6. First to 10 gives you a little bit more time. And after seeing Michael Smith come back from 9-6, I mean, people will be thinking anything's possible.
He needed all the time, didn't he? But 4 fantastic finishes to win the match for Michael Smith. Only time in the entire game that he was ahead. And that winning dart went into double 7.
140. Oh
dear. Would have been at the AFL today, 60,000 at the MCG.
Hawthorn versus Geelong. Hawthorn triumphed, didn't they?
140.
I learnt a few more rules.
Good man, good man. 60,000 people, amazing, huh?
52. Then you require 81.
There
we go.
Double 12.
Got it.
11 data, 2-0.
Good start by Wrighty.
Peters, who threw first.
Said runner-up here last year to the great Phil Taylor. Looking to go one better this year.
One thing I did learn at the AFL, the Aussie rules, is when the team that you're following tackles one of the other players of the opposing team and holds him to the ground, everybody in the ground shouts ball.
Yeah, holding the ball, they're trying to say. There we go.
And then you get it back.
That's it.
Second 180 for Barney. Holding the treble.
88.
Yeah, they do. They shout there, don't they? Yeah. Have you noticed another thing as well? Sometimes they get caught in the corner. It's a little bit like under-7s in football. You know, when they get in the corner, they can't get out.
That's right. We're all chasing the
They're trying to actually. They're thinking about changing the rules to not have as much. They call it congestion, so balls get stuck there. But it's like sometimes like okay. But like I said, 60,000 people. You know, club games getting 60 to 80,000 people.
60.
So. Still the #1 sport here in Australia, even though it's the only country in the world that plays it professionally.
100.
Speaking about people, that crowd here tonight.
Yeah, over 3,000.
Yep. Chockers.
Needs a treble here. So a chance for that Barneveld.
Revenue required 121.
Treble 17. No, went for the ball anyway.
Revenue required 154.
Chance for Wright to check out and go 3-0 up.
Oh, he needs tops. This is magnificent. Oh.
134. Revenue requires 34.
Straight for it. Yeah, good stuff. Sterling Dancer, he's on the board. Raymond van Barneveld.
Against the throw as well.
Full flag, Raymond to throw first. Game on.
Told you, Stu, it's going to be 10-9, 10-9, 10-9 and 10-9.
James Bailey was a qualifier who played Gary Anderson in the opening round.
100.
Ooh.
100.
Peter Wright is hugely popular. Peter Wright Limited does roaring trade on the wigs and
I bet it does.
the shirts. And
Just
the
going through the crowd
60.
before, I would say probably every 5th person has the wig on. Helps that he can play a bit as well. #2 in the world.
Just a little.
100.
No use having those wigs if you're absolutely hopeless when you go up there.
He walks the walk, and he talks the talk with the tungsten. Does
we
Peter
go.
Wright?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Revenue required 161.
Well, he only just missed tops for a 154 in the last leg.
There we go. And the ball.
That's unlucky. I
No,
think it's just gone
just
in the
missed
treble two. Unlucky,
It's on the
unlucky
treble two.
Peter Wright. Barney will get a chance to level this match.
Just ask him. Yeah, he's going down.
123. Revenue required 114.
No.
Got it.
And 18 for double.
78. Revenue required
So close.
38.
Well, Barney went straight for the double 17 in the last leg, and Peter Wright goes straight for the double 19 in this. 3-1 it is.
Flag, Peter to throw first. Game on.
Wright averaging 106 for this game. 101 for the tournament. Very consistent.
Yeah. He was 6 out of 6 on the
96.
doubles in his first round win against Mike Bonser, and check it out at 50% here.
140.
Just had a feeling at the start of the night that we could have 4 cracking quarterfinals.
You can definitely put the first one in that category. And this one's well on the way too.
Certainly one of the best games that we've seen in the World Series in Australia.
He's so smooth, Barney, when he gets going, isn't he? Look at him.
100.
It's unlucky. That was in and it was out.
65.
So Barney has effectively stolen the darts in this fifth leg. Barneveld, the runner-up in Auckland last weekend, beaten by Van Gerwen.
96.
There we go.
140.
Well, is it going to be a fourth break of throw in 5 legs of darts?
Looking that way.
57. Revenue requires 64.
So double 16.
Takes it out.
3-2.
Hanging in there, Barneveld. Hanging in there.
Sixth flag, Raymond to throw first. Game on.
Good last start.
2 legs out from the break, Stuart.
Peter Wright with the more big wins in the big games.
92.
Again, throwing the treble with the last dart.
About saying there's a big one here. Here he goes. Oh!
140.
Three consecutive visits that Barneveld has found the big trouble with the final dart. Peter Wright will have to come downstairs.
61. Revenue required.
So to level up the match, she was 2-0 down. He needs the ball.
Oh, he's got it.
Well, we've got a game on now. Raymond van Barneveld levels the match.
Peter to throw first. Game on.
Last leg before the break. Again, another quality contest.
.96.
Okay.
Peter Wright went 2-0 up. He missed tops for a 1-5-4 to go 3-0 up.
There we go. Yes!
Really good opening session. 4-1-8, some great finishing.
Second 180 for the match. 4th of the tournament for Wright. He's double attempts for the tournament rider at 75%, 9 from 12.
105.
Ooh.
177.
Just come out to the quality of 177. Yep. Single for tops. Oh, he's missed the single. Well, there shouldn't be too much damage done because Van Barneveld, of course, is on 198, but that was just careless from Peter Wright.
130.
just in case. Barney putting the pressure on. And Peter Wright nails tops to go ahead once more. Another fantastic game. 101 average from Peter Wright, last year's beaten finalist here in Melbourne. The Raven van Barneveld is giving as good as he is getting. 4-3, great game. We'll be back soon. Welcome back to quarter-final night. Wonderful World Series of Darts, and here we are in Melbourne, the sporting capital of Australia, so they say. And Peter Wright, 4-3 up against Raven van Barneveld. Some really impressive stats on the scoring and the finishing. We saw earlier on Michael Smith win the last 4 legs to edge out Rob Cross, the world champion, 10-9, and all the signs are that this could be just as close. Peter Wright 2-0 up, Mr. Darts will go 3-0 up. Van Barneveld clawing his way back. And then Wright with a 13-darter to retake the lead just before the break.
Raymond to throw first. Game on.
Here we go.
.45.
Start by Wright.
A
lot of legs so far tonight have gone against the throw, haven't they? What are you smiling at, Stuart?
Just enjoying sitting next to you, Boz. In Brisbane.
Brisbane next week, and you'll be going to one of your beloved rugby league games, won't you?
I will.
Broncos versus the Cowboys, I think it is, isn't it?
South Sydney.
South Sydney, who lost last night, and people who around the world don't know we're talking about the rugby league. So before we're talking about the AFL, this is the Australian football rules, and this is the rugby league. And Stuart, I would say, is... Oh, here we go. He's got it again. Number 3 for the match, number 5 for the tournament from Wright.
100. Video require 46.
Well, another possibility of an 11-dart leg here for Peter Wright. Barney a long way off.
30.
Double 8 for Peter Wright coming back.
94.
Go.
Video requires 16.
Take him to 5-3. Here we go.
Peter Wright.
Number 1 against the throw.
He just looks very comfortable, averaging 103, finishing at 50%, scoring really well.
And Barneveld's hanging in there, though. We saw last night, 4-2 down to O'Donnell, started to feel his neck in that a little bit. Haven't seen any of that.
Complaining about the cold and
58.
Looks comfortable.
Got the job done. Incredible to think, you know, Boz, that it's over 4 years since Raymond van Barneveld last won a tournament, an individual tournament. He has won the World Cup of Darts for the Netherlands with Michael van Gerwen, but his last success was the Premier League back in 2014. He's a far better player than that.
Players, individual sports have those type of runs, don't they? He knows what it takes to win.
He can still win, for sure, we know that.
5-time world champion, this is true.
54.
Takes at least 2 hours every day, Peter Wright,
100.
to be made up. The snake on the side of the head and the hair.
137.
I think that we should let Peter Wright's wife Jo give you a hair makeover, Boz.
Maybe.
See what she can do with you.
Maybe. Well, no, I'll tell you what, another couple of years, I'll take a look at that. I told you about my eyes as well. It's starting to get a little bit blurry when I'm reading that phone. So it might be time for a bit of a change for the B-man.
Bullseye for Barney. Oh!
97.
Yep, definitely the next couple of years, I reckon.
I was thinking more in terms of a Mohican tomorrow, actually. Peter Wright looking at 90. He's going to need the bull as well, is he? Yep, bullseye for 6-3.
Got it.
That's a great shot from Peter Wright.
Very important.
So flag Raymond to throw first. Game on.
3 legs to the good.
135.
Peter Wright's finishing has been spot on.
97.
Tournament stats 12 out of 17, 71%.
That's superb.
Yep.
We spoke about that last night, didn't we? Barney's hanging in there.
140.
Staying in there, which is good.
Well, one thing for sure, he can't afford to go another break of throw down. Peter Wright can get another leg on the board here. It really is a long way back.
Oh!
140.
Nearly number 4 for the match there. There we go. Oh!
140.
Great darts from both players.
Yeah, and certainly great entertainment for the packed house here at the Hisense Arena in Melbourne. A leg he has to win. He failed to stay in this quarter-final. Just making sure, having a look what Peter Wright's on, 181. Just leave it handy, single 16.
Well done from Barney.
Just stops the rot as well after losing the last 3 legs.
11 flag Peter to throw first. Game on.
Great for Van Barneveld. Win this one as well, but after seeing Michael Smith last time come from 9-6 down, amazing what that does for other players, regardless of their experience, success in their career. When they see other people doing things, it always gives people impetus.
16.
Is that a word, impetus?
Inspiration as well, I'm sure.
That's the one I was looking for.
57.
Number 4. There we go. Number 4 of the match, number 6 of the tournament for Wright.
100. They do go 161.
No need to go for the 161 with
95.
Van Barneveld way back.
Yep.
Gary Anderson.
100.
Damon Hetta, the Aussie qualifier to follow. And Michael Van Gerwen against Simon Whitlock to round it off. Brilliant ball for double 8 for 7-4.
And he's got it.
On 11 flag. These are on. 12 flag Raymond to throw first. Game on.
Just to let you know, Stuart, and those who are watching UK, I've got to do an interview with Talk Sport. and they're asking me about the progress of the game. So if they are listening at the moment, it is 7-4 for Wright. I told you could ring during the first break, but you'll have to wait to the end of the game. Thank you very much. Alan Brazil and Mike Parry. They'll be asking, I'm sure.
Sure, they'll be patient.
140.
They better be.
They want to talk football, don't they?
They might want to talk darts, especially after that first game. They want to talk about Manchester United's opening win against Leicester this morning here at Australian time.
95.
Lucky with the last dart, sliding off the barrel into the treble 5. But again, Van Barneveld is under a bit of pressure. Can't leave a finish with this
59.
visit. Peter Wright can certainly leave a finish with this visit.
Here we go. Go.
Actually, 1-3-2, bull, double 16, the showpiece shot.
140. Did you require 132?
Oh, hit the wire.
61.
I think it's fair to say he was hoping to come out of that visit a little better.
Yeah, unfortunate with that first one. Double 16.
Yeah, for Barney.
75. He requires 71.
Triple 13 should be the first target for Peter Wright here. He would have hoped to be on just a one dart finish here.
There we go.
Big dart.
55.
Oh, that's a big
Gives
chance.
Barney a
gone.
chance.
He requires 32.
That was for 8-4.
Marcus.
16.
Both require double A.
Well, it's at the beginning, at the end. For Raymond Van Barneveld.
There we go. Big chance there for Van Barneveld. Big chance.
Well, he's got 5 out of the last 6 legs, Peter Wright. He's just 2 away from the semi-finals.
So. 100.
Anderson coming up next.
Against Heta.
Big favourite, Gary Anderson. Damon Heta showed battling
140.
qualities in his win over Kyle Anderson.
Did. And of course the last one. Biggest one probably on paper.
Yeah,
Hometown
Michael Van
favourite,
Gerwen.
Whitlock versus Michael Van Gerwen.
Whitlock has a really poor record against Van Gerwen. Can this be the night that he can put that
Number 5. Great darts.
Talking of Wright. There he is with a 5th maximum.
Run, Barney.
140.
Good comeback by Barney.
124.
No finish now.
92. Raymond, you require 161.
Well, he's still averaging 101, Peter Wright. It's been a quality display from the world number 2.
137. He requires 32.
Got it.
Exceptional again. 6 legs out of 7 for Peter Wright. A real spurt
Superb
on.
throwing. Well, it looks like my 10-9 prediction for every game is pretty much gone out the window. You never know. Barney has to win the next 6 straight. Have you seen that before, Stuart? In all your time? Somebody win 6 straight, 6 days straight? Yeah, well, there you go.
Many occasions. I don't think it's going to happen here, Boz.
Number 6 of the game. Determined to finish it in this leg.
3-all, he has just totally outplayed Van Barneveld.
99.
Last year's beaten finalist, taking a step closer to this year's Melbourne final, and last week's losing Auckland finalist
140.
on the verge of bowing out here in Melbourne.
Go on, Barney.
137. He require 47.
For the match. Good marker. Got it.
Well,
Congratulations to Peter Wright.
He got everything right, didn't he? A masterclass, winning 7 out of the last 8 legs. Peter Wright with 102 average, 50% on the doubles. He means business. He's into the semi-finals. And we've seen 2 quality performances so far. Peter Wright joining Michael Smith in the semi-finals. Coming up next, Gary Anderson will take on Damon Heta as Anderson looks for another title in Australia.
Pretty impressive stuff there from Peter Wright. Put a gap between himself and Raymond van Barneveld at midpoint of that game and went on with it for a comfortable victory in the end. So Peter Wright, he is through to the semi-finals. If you're just joining us on the Melbourne Darts Masters, Michael Smith is through. We're halfway through the card. We're about to see Gary Anderson and Michael van Gerwen, the 2 big stars, in a moment up here on the stage in Melbourne at Hisense Arena. There's the stats. Rod Harrington again joins me for this little break and run us through those. Pretty impressive from Peter.
It's as solid as it gets. He had over that 100 average for nearly the whole of the game. 6 180s, 11 140s. You know, only 13 tons, but the 50% on his doubles. He did exactly what he needed to do, get in front of Barney from the start. He dictated the game, and that is pretty solid. And Barney was chasing all the time and just couldn't get back at him.
Let's hear from a pretty happy Peter Wright, I should say, with Paul Gow.
Mate, was it your intention to get out to an early start and just hang on?
Yeah, obviously, because we were playing. So I played Raymond so many times, and it's always been really close matches. And all I wanted to just like go out and try and get a lead, because I normally do that anyway against Ray, and he normally comes back with you know, he's like a train coming back at us. And I was waiting for him to come back. I was like, he's going to come soon. He's going to come soon. But you know, I scraped over the line. Happy with a win.
The fact is, you didn't make many mistakes at all. What pleased you most about it?
I don't know. I'm happy with a set of darts that worked for 2 days on the trot.
Well, that's another point. Will those darts make another appearance?
I don't know. It depends how I wake up tomorrow morning. I don't know yet.
Well, let's wait and see. Well done for tonight.
Cheers, guys. Thank you, everybody.
So there's the confirmation of the result. Peter Wright, 10-4 over Van Barneveld. We're about to see